Well, you have a chance to support cancer patients in this province. One ticket to the Alberta Cancer Foundation Lottery helps future research. Kim is down at the Grand Prize show home in Jagger Ridge this morning. What's going on, Kim?
Good morning, Kent. Yeah, it is the same cause, just a different name. And to explain why, we have Ryan Kelly with us. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Okay, so it used to be Alberta Cash and Cars Lottery. Now it's the Alberta Cancer Foundation Lottery. Why the name change?
Yeah, I think after about 25 years, Cash and Cars Lottery had become a bit of an institution in the province, to be honest with you. And it's raised, tens of millions of dollars for cancer patients across the province. But when we looked at the lottery and we looked at the name of the lottery, really what we wanted to do is connect Albertans more directly to the cause, so that when you buy that ticket, you're making a huge impact on the lives of Albertans facing cancer.
Fair enough. So where does the money go?
So this program is really important to supporting two really important initiatives for us. The first is our Patient Financial Assistance Program, which supports over 600 Albertans every year. And then the second is our Clinical Trials Program, which really offers that glimmer of hope to people who've run out of treatment options. So, when you buy that ticket, you're giving hope and you're giving opportunity to people who are facing cancer.
Absolutely. It's a win-win situation, as
That's right.
we say. So what can you win if you purchase a ticket?
So we're standing here in this beautiful Kimberley home. Grand prize option for you is to move into your own custom Kimberley home, plus take home over $1 million. Or we're all about choice, so you could take away over $2 million as the cash prize option. So it's a massive prize, game-changing, life-changing opportunity for you.
And later on in the show, we're going to take you on a tour of some of the beautiful spots around the home. But can you kind of describe Kimberley's approach to design? What's their style like?
Well, Kimberley's been such a great partner to us over the years, and I think they've really, led the way in the Edmonton area for sure in terms of what their houses feel and look like. They're very open, they're very modern, lots of very smart use of space for families, and we're just really lucky to be able to offer that as a grand prize this year.
Right on. Ryan, where should we head to next? Should we go upstairs to the primary? What do you think?
Let's do it. Let's go upstairs for sure.
Sounds good. That'll be in 15 minutes time. A reminder that this is a win-win situation. Buy a ticket, help cancer patients across the province. You can go to albertacancerlottery.ca.
Well, here's your chance to show support for cancer patients across this province. A ticket to the Alberta Cancer Foundation Lottery will help the future of research here. Kim is down at the Grand Prize show home in Jagger Ridge this morning. Where are we now, Kim?
Yeah, so it is formerly Alberta Cash and Cars Lottery, but it is a different name, but it's the same cause. You're helping cancer patients through their journey here in the province. I'm joined by Ryan Kelly. Hi, Ryan,
Good
again.
morning.
So where are we right now?
So this is the primary suite of this beautiful Kimberley Homes show home. It's just an example of the kind of home you can build if you win this lottery. We're going to give you a credit, essentially, to build the dream home of your choice, plus give you another $1.25 million to customize it however you want. Put a car in the driveway that you want,
of
anything
course.
You'd like.
A pool, if you so
pool,
choose. Yeah, in the primary, we've got really high ceilings and these great wooden beams that add so much character. So this, again, is just an example of the work of Kimberley Homes. When you buy a ticket, this helps a great cause. We're helping cancer patients across the province. And what we may not realize is the financial blow they take. So how does this lottery help with that?
Yeah, we talk about financial pressures for cancer patients in a way that, this really doesn't get talked about very much, but it can be a hugely expensive journey for cancer patients. And that journey is actually even more expensive if you live outside of one of the main cities in the province. And we've estimated that to be over $300 a month in out-of-pocket expenses. So every year, this lottery supports those patients across the province, 600 of them, in fact, year over year. And what it really enables them to do is focus on their healing versus their, having to pay their bills or, keep up with the financial expenses of running their household. So, it's about $1 million that we send out every year to patients across the province. Hugely important in the journey of a cancer patient.
So very important to buy a ticket. And if you buy a ticket, you're in to win, again, a home from Kimberley. But there's other prizes involved as well. I think you have to talk about kind of the details about the prizing for Alberta Cancer Lottery.
We've got over 1,000 prizes this year, but really what we do is we pride ourselves on choice. So if you win any of the major prizes, you've got a major cash option to take as well. So for example, if you win the grand prize, you can take home $2.25 million instead. So really it's transformative in so many ways. There's vacations, there's vehicles, there's experiences. Anything that you want to do, we basically have a prize that suits you.
Right on. Ryan, thank you so much. All of the prizing, he said, it's on the website, and you can also buy tickets on the website as well. Go to albertacancerlottery.ca.
Well, you have likely known someone in your life who has been diagnosed with cancer, and this is your chance to show support for patients across this province. Kim is at the Alberta Cancer Foundation Lottery Grand Prize Show Home in Yager Ridge this morning. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Kent. And we are in a room that might be one of my favorite kids' bedrooms we've shown in all of the show homes. Look at this background. This is a hand-painted mural. You got the pink and purple and orange hues in the clouds and the sunset. And then you got some like unicorn decals. For kids, this could just be for me. We're speaking with Ryan Kelly. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Tell me about the creativity and the customization that Kimberly does for their clients.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have Kimberly Homes as our partner. This year, if you win the grand prize, you can customize a Kimberly home to however you like. So if you like unicorns on your wall, we can put unicorns on the wall for you. But in addition to customizing your own home, we'll also give you $1.25 million cash. So the ability to customize, the ability to make this home exactly how you want it, make it as open, as inviting, and if you have kids, make it as kid-friendly as you want.
So that's the prizing, but really why you're buying a ticket is to help cancer patients across the province. So a lot of this money goes to clinical trials. What is that?
So we get a lot of questions about what clinical trials are, and at any given time in Alberta, there's about 200 clinical trials happening. Every standard of care that cancer patients experience today, one day was a clinical trial. And so when we do clinical trials in Alberta, that's how we're pushing innovations in care, in treatment every day. The other thing that clinical trials do is they can really be a last hope for a lot of patients where chemotherapy, radiation, or surgery just simply hasn't worked. And so clinical trials step in as that last option. In many cases, it's saved lives, where somebody had a stage 4 terminal cancer. They were literally writing their wills, and a clinical trial saved their life. So when you buy a lottery ticket, you're giving hope to those cancer patients.
For sure. So definitely buy a ticket from the website. But the prizing, what are the options if you do win?
So we've got about 1,000 prizes available today. Obviously, we have one of our biggest grand prizes of all time, which would include an option to take $2.25 million, a life-changing amount of money. But there's trips, there's experiences, there's vehicles, anything that you've always imagined in your life is a ticket option this year.
Anything that you've dreamt about, right?
That's
Thank you very much, Ryan. Yeah, you can see that full list on their website and purchase tickets as well, albertacancerlottery.ca.
Well, it's very likely you know someone who has battled cancer in their lifetime, and now is your chance to show support for patients across the province. A ticket to the Alberta Cancer Foundation Lottery is another step in showing optimism and helping with future research. Kim is at the Grand Prize Show Home in Yager Ridge this morning. It's quite the house, Kim. How's it going down there?
That's right. And like you said, Kent, when you purchase a ticket, everybody wins. So we checked out the primary, we checked out some of the kids' bedrooms, and now we're kind of meet in the middle here. I'm joined by Ryan Kelly. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
So where are we right now?
This is the bonus room of this beautiful Kimberly Dream Home. When you win the grand prize of this lottery, you are able to customize your own Kimberly home, plus we'll give you $1.25 million. So we're really lucky to have Kimberly as a partner. They specialize in these big, beautiful, open concept family homes that are just perfect for anybody.
For sure. I love the layout. So if you take a look behind me, there's a living room, second living room. Then you have a wonderful chandelier at the entryway and a cute, cozy, like reading nook at the bottom of the second platform there. I can just imagine somebody cozying up in this cold weather with a chunky sweater, and a nice book. I absolutely love it. So when you buy a ticket, who does it help and where does it go?
So Alberta Cancer Foundation Lottery tickets are a really important part of how we support two programs at the foundation. The first is our patient financial assistance program, which supports hundreds of patients across Alberta, lets them focus on healing rather than paying their bills. And the second is our clinical trials program, which is really how we advance the standard of care in the province and give hope to people who have run out of treatment options.
Let's touch on this again. This was the Alberta Cash and Cars Lottery, but it is now the Alberta Cancer Foundation Lottery. Why the name change?
Yeah, folks will remember Cash and Cars Lottery. It's been around for about 25 years. Huge legacy in the province, tens of millions of dollars towards cancer patients. But really, when we started to think about what this lottery represented, we wanted to bring the cause much closer to the ticket purchase. And so we really wanted people to understand that when they buy that ticket, they're making that impact in the lives of an Albertan that they probably know and love.
And what type of prizing do we have?
So we've got about 1,000 prizes, including our biggest grand prize ever. So it's all about choice. Almost every major prize has a cash option as a choice, including the grand prize. So if a dream home isn't for you, you can take home $2.25 million, which is just a life-changing life-changing amount of money for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brian, thank you so much for showing
Thanks,
us
Kim.
around this morning.
Yep.
It has been a pleasure. If you want tickets and more info, you have 2 weeks to buy tickets, by the way. Deadline is in 2 weeks. Head to the website, albertacancerlottery.ca.